What's the secret to the good life? Living with less anxiety, less stress, less negativity, less anger, more joy, more positivity, uplifting, excitement about your life. What's the secret to living the good life? The secret to living a good life is to guard your mind like your life depends on it. You see, the problem with today is that we are all insanely hungry consumers. We consume. The second we wake up, we get on social media, we scroll, consume. Throughout the day, we consume. We listen to podcasts, we listen to this, we listen to the news, we listen to this political show, we listen to this. We consume all day long on everything. We spend our whole day consuming everything. And what the problem with that is, and what that causes, is that everyone else is telling us how we should feel. We're reactive to the world around us. You should be mad. You should be depressed. You should be offended. Doesn't that make you mad? Doesn't that upset you that this happened? This is going on in the world? You should be angry. Selling the anxiety, selling the stress, the fear that really brings us back to whatever we're consuming, right? It regurgitates that feeling of we should be offended. And that can be addicting. It can be addicting, continuing to be caught in the web of ongoing negativity and anger. Anger can be addictive. So what does this do? This results in wasted time, wasted energy, and a wasted life. You are wasting your life. Okay? So today I'm going to give you a solution. Some of you guys need to really figure this out. Like your life depends on. I'm going to give you 3 things that you need to do to get to living the good life. I'm not even talking about money today. I'm talking about our mind. Our mindset, right? You can have all the money in the world, but you're just a horrible person to be around. Even with yourself, you're like, man, I'm not happy. I'm not excited. I'm not fired up about living life. What is that? Okay, so 3 things today that we need to do to begin living the good life. The first thing, first 5 minutes of your day, you need to do something to get your mind right. And I'm not going to tell you what that is because you guys all have your different things that you want to do. Maybe you got to read something. You read, maybe you're a religious type person. You're going to read something in the Bible or whatever you believe in. Maybe that gets your mind right. Maybe you need to watch a motivational video. Maybe you just need to sit there and start to express gratitude about your life. Maybe you need to journal. Maybe you need to listen to some uplifting music, but you need to do something. A lot of us, we get up and we start consuming right away, and that sets the tone for our day. So the first 5 minutes of your day, you need to have something going into your mind that tells you, this is what I'm thinking, this is what my day is going to be like, okay? Number 2, we need to audit what we consume and write down how it affects us, okay? Can you handle the news? Can you handle the information on politics? Can you handle that off-hinge conspiracy theory podcast that gets you all fired up about something that's probably not true? Can you handle what you're consuming? Is it worth your life? Is that stuff that brings you back, that strikes a chord in your life, that gets you fired up, gets you mad and pissed off, when someone is telling you to get mad, is it worth your life? Audit that and say, how is this affecting my life? I had a 30-minute drive into work. I listened to this crazy podcast. Now I'm upset about what's going on 12 hours away from where I live. Is this worth my peace? Number 3, you got to commit to changing. Okay, once you've identified the things that are probably not good for you, you got to commit to changing like your life depends on it. Let me explain this. A minute wasted on fabricated stress, fabricated anxiety, fabricated anger. A minute wasted on stress is a minute of happiness, peace, and joy that is gone forever. The clock is ticking. We only have so much time. And every day we have a choice on how we want to spend with that time. And a minute spent on negativity is a minute wasted from positivity? You get to choose. It's up to you. It ain't nobody else. Nobody else is telling you what to consume. In this world, oh my gosh, we have so many options. We have a lot of good options. We have a lot of bad options. It is up to you to guard your mind with what you should be consuming. And you got to look at it with that your life depends on it. Because we have a clock that is going out. Are you tired of being mad? Are you tired of being stressed out? Are you tired of being negative all the time? Are you wasting your life? Are you wanting the good life? We need to stop being a consumer and be a creator. Create your own life. Create what you're going to think today. Create how you're going to feel today instead of consuming. Let me look for a stimulus and I will respond that way. That's how we live our life. Everyone is just stimulated towards whatever they're consuming that day. Whatever the algorithm tells us that what we want to hear, that's how we're going to feel that day. That's a horrible way to live. We need to be a creator of our own mind and our own life, okay? So the best way to do that is to guard your mind like your life depends on it. Your time's running out. And every day that you're not who you could be results in those around you not benefiting from who that person could impact. You could have a positive impact on somebody in your life, but you're too worried about the local or the politics and you're fired up and you're upset about it when you could breathe life and positivity in that person because you can't handle that. I can't handle it, dude. I don't watch the politics. I don't get involved in it because I got too angry and I got too fired up. Whatever it is in your life, you got to identify what has you triggered to get away from the good life. Audit it, remove it, and get back to who you are. Be who you are, not what somebody tells you to be. So as always, if you like this type of content, please hit like and subscribe, and y'all have a great rest of your week.